Guys, what's up? This is Trent T. Daniel back with another episode of Mastering the Markets, the show specifically created to keep you from becoming a broke ass trader. This is a no broke trader zone. We just don't do broke. But unfortunately, there are a lot of traders out there that are experiencing just that very thing. Our job is to keep you from becoming one of them. Before we get into anything else, I'd like to ask you guys to please hit that like and subscribe button. Basically, what it does, it sends a message to YouTube that you like what we're doing, that you want us to keep doing more of this. And if you have any specific topics you want me to cover in the Forex world, put something in the comments and I'll get right to it. Okay. What I want to talk to you guys about today is basically how to get started. This is one of the biggest questions that I get asked. And you would think, as popular as Forex is, that people would it would just be kind of common knowledge. But a lot of people don't know how to get started trading Forex and really trading in the markets, period. So I wanted to do just basically a real kind of baby food conversation with you and demonstration of different ways to get started in the market and how to do it. But the biggest thing is I want to talk to you about the best approach to the markets, okay? The best way to save yourself some money, all right? So let's first of all start out. I want to share my screen with you guys here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to look at this website called forex.com. Now, I am not recommending any of these brokerage firms or any of these resources to you. I'm just basically telling you what I would use and what I did use in a lot of instances when I was first starting out, okay? So forex.com is a broker. It's an online Forex brokerage where basically you can set up an account with them and you can deposit money, or you can set up demo accounts and you can actually trade and learn to trade on a demo account and start trading live. There's another one called IG.com. Now, both of these are really good. The only nuances between them is Forex.com seems to offer a little more as far as account types are concerned, and that's really important. And I'll get into that in just a moment. But either one of these is a great starting place. Now, there are other online brokerages such as Hugo's Way, LMFX. There's all kinds of them. Okay. And if you just do a Google search for Forex broker, then you'll see a myriad of them. Okay. Again, I'm not making any specific recommendations, but as far as user friendliness is concerned and just getting started, I think Forex.com and IG kind of have the best capabilities for a new trader. Okay. So let's just dig into the website here. So this is Forex.com. And basically, what you can do to get started trading is just click on this little button here called open a demo account. You'll put in some of your personal information, name, phone, email, basically contact information, and then you will get a username and password emailed to you that you can log on to and immediately start trading. Now, I understand that this is kind of, it's not just as simple as get the account and start trading. You actually have to know what to do. But from a standpoint of getting a brokerage account open, just consider a brokerage account kind of your vehicle or your gateway into the markets to be able to make transactions there. Okay. Now, once you're actually proficient and you're comfortable putting some cash into your trading, then you would go ahead and you can upgrade your demo account to a live account, or you can just click on this button that says open an account. Now, this is really important, what I want to talk to you about, because this is where a lot of people make big mistakes when it comes to getting into the markets. And the mistake is that they typically open up this standard account here, okay, which is fine, but it's not really the best thing because you're actually spending a lot more money than you need to. But people just get it because they're new and they're like, okay, I just want the standard account. But really, the best account to have is this commissions account, okay? And the reason that I definitely recommend people getting on a commission account because the spreads are lower. Now, let me explain to you what a spread is. A spread is simply a markup that the brokers put on top of an already existing spread in order to make their money. So very simple example. If the currency pair that I'm buying is $1 per unit, okay, and I want to buy that, well, there may be a spread, and the spread is the difference between the bid and the ask. So you've got the bid, which is what people are bidding to buy, and the ask, which is what people are asking to sell. Okay, so there's going to be a variance in between there, and depending on the time of day, it could be, who knows, but there's a variance there. That's called spread. Well, then there's another spread that's put on top of that, and that's basically the broker spread. And that's where the brokers are adding a little bit more on there. So a simple example is if it costs a dollar to buy into that pair, and there's a 10-cent spread on that, then that means I'm going to be paying a dollar 10 for really what is valued at a dollar. So there's a little bit of spread. So I always start a little bit behind. On the standard accounts, the spreads tend to be a little high, okay? And they're a little excessive. On the commission account, it's a lot better because they just have a flat commission that you pay. Sometimes it's $3 per side, so it might be $6 per trade, as opposed to a large spread being on there. I'd rather start off with a flat amount that I know I'm behind on every trade than to get into one pair and there's this big spread and another one is smaller. And it actually makes it a little bit harder to be successful in your trades. Okay. So I highly recommend you get set up for a commission account. Now, this STP Pro account, this is for high volume traders. And this is the kind of account where if you have some serious money that you want to put in there, they recommend 25,000. That makes sense because you're gonna have the tightest spreads possible, almost zero spreads, but there's going to be some commission on there and it's really not that bad, but you have to trade in at least one lot size, which is 100,000 units if you're going to be buying into currency pairs. Okay, so for starters, I recommend get into a commission account as opposed to a standard account. And if you're serious and want to put some serious money into it, then I would suggest going with an STP Pro account. So that's what you need as far as getting set up an account. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a website called tradingview.com. Now, TradingView is a charting platform, and I would say it is the best one out there. The reason I like it so much is because TradingView allows me to add third-party plugins or what they call indicators to the charts that may help me out in my trading. Okay, there's some custom ones that you can buy from other places, and then there are a myriad of them that come included when you click this button here and you look at all the different, I mean, there's all kind of different indicators that you can use. There's one for accumulation distribution, average day range, average true range, Bollinger Bands. There's all kind of things. And I'll get into the understanding of what these indicators are, but I really, really like tradingview.com, TradingView charts. They have a free plan. It's a little bit limited, but just starting out, it'll be just fine. I think the biggest limitation is the number of indicators you can add to your charts. But realistically speaking, what I'm going to be training you through this video series is not to use a lot of indicators. There's just no need to pile up all these different indicators onto your charts. It's just not necessary. Okay. So the tools that you're going to need in order to get started are you're going to need some type of brokerage account, and IG.com, Forex.com are great places to start. And you're going to need some type of charting platform. Now, IG, Oanda, Forex.com, pretty much any online broker, they are going to have a web version of a charting platform that you can use and initiate your trades from there. I just find that they're kind of limited, okay, because I can't add these third-party add-ons to them. So I would just recommend go and get a free account over at tradingview.com. Now, if you're with forex.com, if you're with Oanda, you can actually plug your account into your TradingView charts and trade from there using these little buttons here. And there's an actual trading panel. In fact, let me just show you to you this trading panel. So there's several different brokers that you can go ahead and tie your trading account into so you can trade specifically from here. That's not my preferred method, but it is a good method for getting started. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I give you some pointers and some tips on how to get started in the markets because a lot of people just don't know. All right. And there's a whole lot more than that. But this is the bottom line. This is how to get going. So, what I would say is if you're interested in Forex, just jump onto one of those brokers and set up a demo account and then get in there and start looking at some charts and playing around and then watch videos like this. And there's other great ones on YouTube as well on how to get started and how to actually develop some trading strategies so you can get into the markets and start trading. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, guys. We really do appreciate you. Again, if you hit that like and subscribe button, sends us and YouTube a message that you like these videos and that you want to see more. If you've got anything specific you want to see, just put it in the comments below and we'll get right to it. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Peace out. No broke traders ever. Bye.